scream and welcome to the stage the wonderful Daisy Everett!
So I seem to have got promoted. Can I get that written down, please? So I've got a question for everybody. Who was watching I'm a Celebrity recently? No, me neither. I mean, if I wanted to watch a bunch of people with too much time on their hands and no sense of dignity fight over power, I'd be watching politics. Which is ironic because Matt Hancock joined this year, if you didn't know. That's right. It's no longer called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It should be called I'm a Privileged Fuck Who Likes the Limelight, Get Me Out of Here. But not before I embarrass myself in front of millions, commented by two idiots for money. Apparently, the whole of the contestants were asking one question all the way through. Why are you doing this, Matt? Why? I mean, for one thing, Matt Hancock is not a celebrity. Politicians are not celebrities. So why has he stopped his perfectly good job changing chandeliers in Sussex for middle-aged housewives and stopping nurses for voting for rolling around in the mud in the middle of the world? I mean, it's not just them thinking that's so enlighten us, Matt. It's like he's taken a leaf out of Boris's book, which left for a holiday just after he got sacked from his job and only came back when he thought he had an idea of getting his job back. So maybe he thinks that we'll have another election contest and he'll get his job back, or maybe Matt thinks that it's another holiday. Or maybe it's for a change. I mean, excuse me. He's gone from being a representative of an upper middle class place, fighting, being entitled and fighting over things like where to sleep and food, to, oh wait, no, it can't be that because it's still the same, isn't it? Maybe it's the infighting he's wanting a change from, but that's still the same as well. It's just not that different, whether it's the Parliament or his constituents. And anyway, he hasn't changed. He was still seen voting, getting votes, and public talking. I won't call that singing. And he was still seen literally putting out a top with his name and number on a post, like he was trying to get votes by putting out posters in an election. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. Is it an anus for his girlfriend or a dingo? What's the difference? Personally, I didn't think that his reputation could get much worse. But apparently I was wrong, because even the wildlife disliked him. On the last Bush to Tobacco trial, a frog was genuinely filmed hopping away from the tub his head was supposed to be in with a frog. All I could think was, well, that frog must have voted Labour then, shouldn't it? And when Jess said that she was scared of rats, and Anton Dex said, well, it's a bush tucker trial, you're supposed to face your fears, all I could think was, great! Then Labour's going to win the next election then, because that's got to be his greatest fear, isn't it? No, I don't know whether he thinks that he's trying to find out what the rest of the world is like, because that's not what Sussex is like, or anybody who votes Labour would not live like that. Or whether he thinks that he's giving the money back to England. I mean, he was a leader of the Bank of England for a while, and with the NHS as it is, and the economy, maybe he's thinking that he's trying to give us a service. Or maybe he spent all his money on those expensive jewellery and expensive champagne dinners he's gone on with his new girlfriend. And he's just realised that he's overdue for maintenance. Do you know his girlfriend is younger than me? I mean, that actually gives me confidence though, because maybe I could bag myself a politician. Not a Conservative. No, even if I wanted one. Not being part of a surplus population, to quote a Conservative's favourite character, Scrooge. Do you know what else it could be? It could be that he wants a challenge. I mean, it's not like at the moment in the politics, the Conservatives have got much which is going against them. Maybe he wants to know what it's like to lose. But he kind of failed that too because he got to the end, didn't he? Either way, I would love to be a fly in the wall of that conversation with Sunak. Prime Minister, I know that everybody hates us right now and the world is going to crap, but I want to go to the middle of nowhere and run around in dirt. I don't know why Sunak did it. It kind of concerns me. I mean, maybe he wanted him out of the way. I was told, though, it was more not so much as letting him go as chucking him out. Prime Minister, can I go to Australia? Yes, permanently. I'll help you pack. Maybe he wanted on-job experience or thought he had transferable skills, but despite the fact that he was the worst health minister before he was there, or lost his job for fucking his secretary, he basically failed to grasp in the show what even a 2-year-old manages to know. If you touch something dirty, wash your hands. That's right. The previous health minister touched poo and didn't wash his hands. Who's watched The Masked Singer? Who knows The Masked Singer? So, for those who don't know, The Masked Singer is like a celebrity's version of the X Factor, but they dress costumes and you don't know who you're voting for unless they get voted off or win. And this year they did a I'm a Celebrity special. Can you imagine him doing that? Only to win and to be booed off the stage when they unmasked him at the end. The audience would get deja vu of a buyer's remorse for voting for him. But at the end of this, there is some good news because he was heard saying what the answer to all those the questions on our mind. That's right, everybody. He wants forgiveness. So, what do you say? Is this humiliation that he went on enough for killing our grandparents? Do you forgive him? No. I didn't think so. No, thanks. I don't normally do satire. What I normally do is I go around teaching NHS workers how to suck eggs and preaching to the converted NHS about autism. But I've recently just thought of myself out of a job because I've done what every NHS worker or professional or psychologist has not managed to do. Managed to work out what autism is in a sentence. So here it is, everybody. It is when an adult is in a kid's body, or a kid is in an adult's body, either way round, which I think is amazing. Who doesn't love kids? Who wouldn't want to be a kid forever? I mean, their innocence, their straightforward thinking, their total and complete utter inability to take the word no for an answer. They're amazing! The way that they say what they think, the way they throw a tantrum over not getting a cookie. But do you know what the best thing about kids for me is? Their love lives. You see, for me, I like dating as a kid Not dating kids, that's something very different. Ask Matt Hancock. As a kid, you'll get lines like, I like you, want to go out with me, want to go on a date with me, want to be my girlfriend. And of course there's the classic, my friend says she likes you. And if you don't say anything, don't worry, because there's always the classic kissing you and running away, giggling, or for boys who like girls, punching you on the arm. But as an adult, you'll get lines like, want to meet up? Meet up where? Mount Kilimanjaro? Let's catch up. Catch up to who or what? I didn't know this was a race. Want to go for coffee? It's England, why not tea? And I'm supposed to realise or work out whether I am on a date or just meeting an old friend. As a kid, you get clear, simple lines like you go on a date with them, or you state that you like them. And then there's also the classic 1940s black and white movie, Going Steady. Whatever does that mean? Does anybody actually know what it means here? I asked someone, and apparently it means less sex. So, friendship then? Does that mean that if I'm living with them and we go steady, they basically become my housemate? No, as an adult, the only two things I can think of at a stages are you get their number, what if you already have it? And two, you go on a date. What if you don't, or you can't, for some reason? For instance, I messed up my first adult-style relationship because I was dating him in boarding school. No dates. Barely saw him outside of school. So what the frick were we? At this stage, I think I will find out that I'm in a relationship when they proposed to me. If we just went back to how kids did it, we would all understand. I want to go back to a time where I knew a boy liked me because he made me cry or put chewing on my hair or made kiss chase. I want to go back to a time when teasing, bullying and grievous bodily harm were signs that they liked you. Because nothing says I like you like a bruise on my arm. I want to go back to a stage where every single stage was done with a clear set of intentions and a statement of it. So now I think I fixed the whole Me Too movement and consent issue in life in one whole set. I think I'm going to end by stating what I was trying to do today. So today I was going to be a comic in front of you, my audience, and now I'm going to walk off the stage. So before I go, just remember next time you're in a pub fight, don't worry, you did nothing wrong. He's not drunk, you didn't look at him funny. He just likes you.